Okay, so you were not only an ambassador to NATO, you were Lithuanian's first ambassador,
Right.
but you were the first female ambassador to NATO.
Right.
What is that like?
Well, it was definitely a moment when I broke the glass ceiling, so to speak, and even NATO recognized it. I mean, when Lithuania was admitted to NATO, actually invited to become a member of NATO, NATO headquarters issued a press release stating that I was the first woman ambassador in NATO history. It was definitely one of the most interesting moments in my career. Obviously, a very important moment for Lithuania. I wasn't appointed as ambassador to NATO because of my gender, but because of my qualifications, but nonetheless, we all realized that it was a very important moment. And there were times at NATO where I would be literally the only woman in the room. And
Would you say it was an old boys club, basically?
yes,
Yeah.
definitely an old boys club, but I got strong elbows by elbowing my way
There you go.
to the discussions, including behind the scenes, and to give credit to the NATO Secretary General at that time, George Robertson, who was extremely supportive and with whom I had a very good working relationship, and my colleagues at NATO that looked upon me as the representative of Lithuania.
Sure.
And treated me.
How important do you think it is for women first? The first female this, the first female that. How important do you think that is?
I think it opens the door to not just continuing but strengthening. The inclusion of women in security policy. Security policy isn't an easy area or an area that's normally chosen, for instance, by women professionally. But I can say since I became the first woman ambassador, there's been many other very qualified and very wonderful women that have become permanent representatives on the North Atlantic Council. In fact, as I was leaving, the first woman ambassador for the United States was planning to be posted at NATO headquarters, but unfortunately her accreditation process took a little longer, so we were hoping to be two women at the table. But since then it's happened. I think the Netherlands, Canada, a few other countries have posted women as their representatives at NATO, so that's a good sign and trend.
Oh, absolutely, and you're certainly something or someone, I should say, that young women would look up to and admire, and you've accomplished a lot, and I'd be very proud of yourself.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.